Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about module number 1. Here we are going to discuss about the concept like effect of atmospheric conditions on transmission line. So effect of atmospheric conditions on transmission line. So while if you look about our overhead transmission lines which are exposed to atmosphere, there is effect of atmosphere based upon the change of the climate. So according to Indian climatic conditions, okay, we have like summer season, winter season. So during summer season there exists that contradiction effect, and during summer season there exists that during winter season there exists that contradiction, during summer season there exists that extradiction. So there is a problem of contradiction and extradiction, and not only this contradiction and extradiction, if you see the conductor gets affected the atmospheric conditions like ice and wind. So ice is falling, snow is falling on the conductor during winter season, and there is a high amount of wind pressure on the overhead transmission conductor based upon the season wise, and the weight of the conductor along with these conditions affects the transmission line, because once this snow or ice will fall on the conductor, the ice covers that one layer on the top of the conductor, then whose weight also creates a problem to bring one more sag. So the weight of the conductor along with these conditions affects the transmission line. Hence sag calculations under these conditions should also be considered. There are two severe atmospheric conditions on the sag and the tension calculations. One is ice coating, another one is wind pressure. Let us look about that effect of ice coating on the overhead transmission line. So when the transmission line is coated with ice, the thickness and size of the conductor increases. The thickness depends on weather conditions. This causes with increase in size of the conductor. So once the size of the conductor will increases, then weight of the conductor also increases, and it brings that vertical sag. Now the weight of the ice which acts vertically downwards in the same direction as that of the conductor. That means the tension acts vertically downwards due to the presence of ice which is coated on the overhead line conductor. Consider a conductor with a diameter small d and it is coated with a ice of thickness small t as shown in figure. Look at the figure. This is the cross-sectional view of that conductor. Actually this is the cross-sectional view of the conductor, and this is that a diameter of small d for this conductor. Due to that ice coating, the diameter of this conductor small d increases to capital D because of the thickness T. So there are two thicknesses. If you see here one thickness T and here one thickness T. So the total thickness is 2T. So capital D means we can write that small d plus T plus T. That means capital D is equal small d plus 2T. So the weight of the ice acts vertically downwards in the same direction as that of the conductor. Consider a conductor with a diameter d. It is coated with ice of thickness small t as shown in figure. Now only we see overall diameter of the coated conductor is capital D. So as from this figure, capital D is nothing but small d plus T plus T. That means capital D is equal to small d plus 2T. Next, from the above figure, capital D is equal to D plus 2T, and area of the coated conductor is actually the area of the conductor is pi r square. R means d by 2. Area of the coated conductor, that means A is equal pi r square. We know the formula. R means d by 2. If I am going to substitute R means d by 2, then pi r square can become as pi d square by 4. And here capital D means small d plus 2T. If I am going to substitute that in the place of capital D, that is small d plus 2T, that means the next step will becomes pi of small d plus 2T whole square divided by 4. Now the area of ice covering, that is AI, area of ice covering AI is equal pi by 4 of capital D square minus small d square of in meter square. How this formula will get? That is equation number 2. By look at here, the area of ice covering is, the area of ice covering here it is, that is capital D square minus of small d square. That means capital D minus small d. In terms of effective values if I want to write, we can write that d square, capital D square minus small d square. Therefore area of ice covering AI is equal pi by 4 of capital D square minus small d square of meter square. This is equation, it is expressed in equation number 2. Now the volume of ice in meter cube per meter length of the conductor, then area of ice covering, that is in meter square, of capital D and small d, which are in meters. Then density of ice, we know that density of ice is equal 915 kg per meter cube. Therefore the total weight of ice can be obtained, that is weight of ice, that is equal density of ice into area of ice. So now we get the formula, weight of ice is equal density of 950 into area of ice on the conductor, that is pi by 4 into capital D square minus of small d square, that is kg per meter. This is nothing but weight of the ice per unit length. The weight of the ice per unit length is nothing but product of density of ice into area of ice covering. So the total weight of the ice per unit length is equal density of ice 915 into area of ice covering, that is pi by 4 into capital D square minus small d square kg per meter. So it is expressed with equation number 3. Now the weight of the conductor which acts vertically downwards. Now we know that capital D is equal small d plus 2t. Now I am going to substitute capital D means, that is small d plus 2t, in the weight of ice covering per unit length formula. Therefore Wi is equal density of ice 915 into pi by 4 into capital D means, I am going to substitute that the capital D square as in the capital D square formula. D in the place of D I substitute with small d plus 2t. So d plus 2t of whole square minus d square. If I am going to expand, this is d plus 2t whole square like a plus b whole square. Here I got the formula as d square, I mean a square means d square. Next b square means 2t whole square, that means 4t square, plus 2ab, that means 2 into 2t, 4t into d, 4 dt, minus d square. So here d square get cancelled. The remaining equation can become as density of ice 915 into pi by 4 into remaining equation 4t square plus 4 dt. So in this equation here 4t square, 4 is there, here 4 dt, 4 is there. If I am going to take that 4 as common, the remaining equation can become as 915 into pi by 4 into 4 of t square plus dt. So here 4 get cancelled, the remaining equation can become as 915 pi of dt plus t square. Therefore weight of ice per unit length Wi is equal 915 pi t of d plus t kg per meter. In general, weight of ice per unit length, that is nothing but the formula of product of density of ice into area of ice covering, that is pi t into small d plus t kg per meter. So hence here we are calculated, that is the effect of ice at per unit length of the conductor. Due to this effect of ice which is coated on the overhead transmission line conductor, then the tension on the conductor will increases. The tension of the conductor will increases in terms of weight of the conductor, weight of the ice per unit length of the conductor. So now we calculated this formula. So this formula is very useful in order to find out the solution, to find out that unknown parameter like weight of ice per unit length Wi. This is one of the useful formula here. And here one more formula, W is weight of ice per unit length Wi. Here it is equal 915 into pi by 4 of capital D square minus small d square. If you know that capital D and small d, you have to use this formula. If you know that d and t length, I mean if you know the value of small d and small t, you have to use this formula. Thank you.